10 mind-blowing facts you'll wish you knew sooner. Have you ever stumbled across a piece of information that completely changed how you see the world? The kind of fact that makes you pause, squint your eyes, and say, "Wait, what?" Life is full of fascinating truths that often get overlooked. Whether it's about space, your own body, or the strange quirks of history, some facts can shift your entire perspective. Here are 10 mind-blowing facts that'll leave you stunned, and probably wishing you'd learned them much earlier. 1. You shed your entire skin every month. Your skin is constantly renewing itself. In fact, every 28 to 35 days, you shed your entire outer layer of skin and replace it with new cells. That means every year, you lose roughly 8 pounds, about 3.6 kilograms, of dead skin. Even wilder, a significant portion of the dust in your home is actually composed of these tiny skin flakes. Gross or cool? You decide. This constant regeneration helps protect your body from environmental harm. It also means the skin you're in today isn't the same skin you had just a few weeks ago. 2. You're technically older than the sun. Well, kind of. The atoms that make up your body, like hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen, were forged in the hearts of ancient stars that exploded billions of years ago. These atoms traveled through space, eventually forming planets, oceans, and you. The hydrogen atoms in your body are over 13 billion years old, meaning you are, in a very real sense, made of stardust older than our sun, which is about 4.6 billion years old. That's not just poetic, it's scientific. 3. You can smell rain. Ever notice that earthy smell right before a thunderstorm? It's called petrichor, and it's caused by a molecule called geosmin. Geosmin is produced by soil-dwelling bacteria and gets released into the air when rain hits dry ground. What's amazing is that humans are extremely sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it at concentrations as low as 5 parts per trillion. That means we can literally smell rain coming, even before the first drop falls. 4. Bananas are radioactive. Yes, the beloved banana contains potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope that's slightly radioactive. Don't panic, you'd have to eat about 10 million bananas at once to die from radiation poisoning. Still, bananas are often used as a humorous unit to measure radiation, known as the banana equivalent dose. Interestingly, other foods like Brazil nuts and potatoes are also naturally radioactive. It's a fun reminder that radiation is a normal part of our environment. 5. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Nature doesn't follow our rules, and wombats are proof. These Australian marsupials are famous for their uniquely cube-shaped poop. But why? Scientists believe the cubic shape helps keep the poop from rolling away, allowing wombats to mark their territory more effectively. The shape is due to the way their intestines compress the waste, forming edges as it dries. It's one of the only examples of cube-shaped feces in the animal kingdom. Totally bizarre. Totally real. 6. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. When you think of the vastness of space, it's hard to find comparisons that make sense. But here's a staggering one: there are more stars in the observable universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. Astronomers estimate there are around 100 billion galaxies, each with 100 billion stars or more. That's about 10^24 stars, a septillion. Meanwhile, Earth has an estimated 7.5 times 10 to the 18 grains of sand. Which means the stars win, by a cosmic landslide. 7. Your brain operates on about 20 watts of power. Despite being only 2% of your body's weight, your brain uses 20% of your body's energy, running on just 20 watts of power. That's enough to power a light bulb. Yet within that low wattage, your brain performs roughly a quintillion calculations per second, more than even the world's fastest supercomputers. Your brain is efficient, powerful, and shockingly compact. It's one of the most advanced processors in the known universe, and you carry it around in your skull every day. 8. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. This one bends the mind. Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate once on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. That means a single Venusian day is longer than its year. To make things even weirder, Venus rotates in the opposite direction to most planets, including Earth. If you were standing on Venus in a heat-resistant suit, of course the sun would rise in the west and set in the east, opposite to Earth's sunrise and sunset. 9. The Eiffel Tower can grow over 6 inches in summer. Steel expands when heated, and the Eiffel Tower in Paris is no exception. During hot summer days, the tower can grow as much as 15 centimeters, about 6 inches, in height due to thermal expansion. Once the temperature cools down, it contracts back to its original size. This isn't unique to the Eiffel Tower. Bridges, pipelines, and even train tracks are built with expansion joints to accommodate this thermal movement. But it's still wild to imagine a massive structure like the Eiffel Tower subtly stretching and shrinking with the seasons. 10. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Octopuses are some of the most alien-like creatures on Earth. They have 3 hearts, 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. Strangely, the heart that pumps to the body stops beating when the octopus swims. Their blood is also blue, not red, due to a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, instead of hemoglobin, which is iron-based. Hemocyanin works better in cold, low-oxygen environments, perfect for the deep sea. Oh, and octopuses can change color, squeeze through spaces smaller than their eyes, and taste with their arms. They're practically science fiction come to life.